This poem is called A Pause. Turning off the screen, we pause, for we've seen far too much obscene for one life to handle. One more event where God's beloved scramble, away from danger, crying out and wondering if they're heard, all while conversations remain in the realm of the absurd. So oft distracted by the rights of the many as if they negate the plight of those underfoot, under feet planted firmly, proclaiming solid ground because it's easier than hearing the sound of lament, of our discontent, of lives spent, wondering if there's room for them at the table, wondering if they'll ever be able to face another day, wondering what they might say to children looking for answers, because for some cancers there are no cures, only treatment. And mistreatment is all they've so far known, a world that's shown them more shadow than anyone deserves, throwing curves every time they step up to the plate, or simply telling them to wait. Wait until it's your turn. Wait to get what you've earned. Wait until the resources you needed have been burned to fuel the fires, meeting the desires of those who were heard first. But there is hope for those who thirst. And the heavens burst with the glory of one who has revealed an existence healed of all that once has bound, a resounding call for freedom and reconciliation. But to hear, we may need to change the station. Because we've been arguing with straw men for far too long, assuming the strong voices and the ones who offer the choices spoke with authority, assuming those with seniority have always done it right, siding with those who win the fight. But there is a redemption arriving, a new life thriving that embraces every color, protects every student seeking to discover, embraces every adjective we might uncover, and covers all with be loved. Whether you've been shoved or your arms are extended, the old ways of living have ended as God has befriended humanity when we couldn't be doing worse, breaking the curse, offering life anew, not just to wait here in the pew, forgiven to get out there and do. To proclaim that me and you, we are new creation. Salvation in Jesus is not just something that happens in our hearts. It happens between them as well. Not just heaven and hell, but living word for worlds in pain. For those moments you can't explain, where suffering pours like rain on soggy ground, we declare that peace can still abound. This is not a cheap grace found in false pretending, not by sending hallmark sentiments while remaining on our own. Jesus left his throne. We don't respond alone, but united in his mission. No more wishing things would change, no more living estranged, but joining Jesus as he goes, nurturing as he sows for harvests already begun, laying down guns for gloves and spade, seeking to bring light where there is shade. In a world of those fighting to win, while some are waiting for it to be rid of sin, we hear Jesus inviting us to begin. Listen to the hurt. See the unseen. Suffer with those in pain. Love others beyond learning name. And in all of this, proclaim Jesus.